And welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. The Royals are now done with the month of June, on to the month of July. Real quick, the MLB draft, I'll just show you our first round pick, Sean Del Villar, 18 years old, relief pitcher. Again, we're kind of in the point in the franchise where most of these guys we will never see, so we picked him in the first round. Anyways, Brady Singer is an all-star. He's currently third in the race for the American League Cy Young. Jordan Hicks is an all-star as well, 2.31 ERA, and Felix Bautista is an all-star. Don't get this one, though. 4.13 ERA. Bautista's an all-star. I don't understand that at all, but we'll take it, I guess. Bobby Witt Jr. is an all-star again. He will be the leadoff hitter in the American League. We're not going to play the game, but just cool to see Bobby Witt get back-to-back all-star appearances. And look at the season at Anthony Santander, batting 300 this year. Great year so far for Santander. He is an all-star this season along with Bobby Witt. So 5 all-stars for the Royals in Singer, Bautista, Hicks, Witt, and Anthony Santander. So currently the Royals third place though in the American League Central in a stacked and loaded division with the likes of the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians as well. Again, it's going to be tough to draft our guys that we drafted in the draft considering our first round pick has no interest in us. Roman Marshall, who we picked in the third round, does sign with the squad, but the other guys still on the fence about signing with Kansas City. Again, 5.5 games back of first place, trailing the Cleveland Guardians, of course. Those Sox, the first wild card, we're the second wild card. The Astros are the third as of right now. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on the channel. We'll be taking on the San Francisco Giants here tonight, and you saw it in the title and in the thumbnail. Yes, the difficulty has been turned back up to legend for the 58 and 40 Royals taking on the 55 and 43 San Francisco Giants. There is Bo Bichette, the star shortstop for San Francisco and the only all-star in this lineup for San Francisco. Bichette this season batting .311, 22 home runs, 73 RBI, a tremendous season so far for Bichette. But of course you got Bobby Witt Jr. putting it together on the other side for the Royals. And also shout out to Kyle Schwarber, now batting in the 3 spot with of course Ty France being out for the season. Schwarber has upped his average to .295 and we will see him later tonight. German Marquez making the start, maybe an all-star snub, 2.83 ERA, 9-5 record. Would have liked to see him get the nod. Unfortunately he didn't. He'll try to make up for it here tonight and prove his worth as he's going to strike out Josh Rojas to start us off. Lane Thomas, my guy, on the 1-2 pitch, the Lane train, going to put one on the ground to Kevin Valentine. Valentine, by the way, no longer wearing 4, accidentally had him wearing 4 just like Alex Gordon did. He is now wearing number 6. Don't think we're going to see any problems anymore with Alex Gordon's now retired number, at least in game. We're going to retire it. As Ryan Murphy will come out to pitch for the Giants. Good season so far, 3.74 ERA. We'll see Bobby Witt first in the 1-2 pitch. Witt just going to roll over one to short. Charging in is Bo Bichette at 99 speed. Oh, Witt safe. Bobby Witt beats it out, infield single, and now he'll take off and run. Slide step by Ryan Murphy, but throw is not in time. Witt's in at second for Vinny Pasquantino, but Pasquantino gets struck out on a cutter. Now up Kyle Schwarber on the 3-1 pitch. Schwarber will walk. So first and second for Kansas City, and Aaron Judge coming up out of the 4 spot. 3-1 pitch to Judge, and he's going to get a hold of the slider deep center field. It's got some distance back almost to the warning track. Bobby Witt's going to tag from second to third. They'll be on the corners with 2 outs. But first, here is your Royals lineup. It goes Witt, Pasquantino, Schwarber, Judge, Santander, Perez, Veen, Garcia, Valentine. Here comes the all-star Santander on the 3-2. Comes into tonight batting .314, but Santander going to get popped up into left. Let's now move in to the top of the second. Brian De La Cruz up first for San Francisco. He's going to hit one into center field. That ball's going to get down in front of the center fielder in Veen. De La Cruz on first base for Tamar Johnson. Swing and a miss though, and a strikeout on the 2-2 outside corner for Marquez. Now on a 1-1, Luis Toribio gonna hit one to left. Santander charging in, and he will put him away. So 2 gone now for the 7 spot, which means the catcher and Henry Davis. 1-2 offering by Marquez. Strikeout, swinging on a sinker. Going on to the bottom of the second, 0-0 are still our score. Salvi Perez up first, and Salvador Perez gonna put one into left field. He'll be on with a leadoff single. So Salvi on first for Zach Veen, but Veen gets gassed up on a fastball right down the middle. I think Veen's going to be one of those guys. He's a tough swing to time up. Like, unlike Luis Garcia, who I think is a really easy swing to time, Vine's got a weird swing. He strikes out, but Garcia picks him up with the single. So first and second, one out for Kevin Valentine. Valentine, again, a rookie this season. Of course, playing because of the injury of Ty France. He's going to fly out first and second, two gone, top of the order. Big spot for Bobby Witt Jr. Witt going to hit one deep right field. That ball is going to get over the head of the right fielder. It's going to score one easy. It's going to score two. Bobby Witt looking for three. He's in there with the triple, and the Royals go up 2-0. Bobby Witt finally hitting his stride now as a Major League ball player. This season has been incredible for Witt. 2-0 Pasquantino pops out to end the inning, but still 2-0 now for Kansas City thanks to Bobby Witt's 2 RBI triple. On the top of the third, Luis Matos, who comes into today batting .077, is going to fly out into center. Garrett Hampson now going to strike out on a slider away. 2 gone for the top of the order, which means Josh Rojas on the 2-2 pitch. Rojas hits one on the ground to Kevin Valentine. Valentine to first. Let's go now to the bottom of the third. Kyle Schwarber up first for the Royals, and just like his first at-bat, Schwarber will walk again. He'll be on first base for Aaron Judge, and Judge is going to tap one swinging bunt style. Ryan Murphy to first. Oh! Just in time, puts away Judge. 1 gone, runner in scoring position for the All-Star Anthony Santander. Gets a slider right down the middle, but that ball is going to be caught in left field by Brian De La Cruz. We will tag our runner from second to third, of course, in the form of Kyle Schwarber. He'll be on third base with 2 outs for Salvador Perez on the 1-2 pitch. The longtime Royal will strike out on that pitch up. Going to the top of the fourth, the lane train up first for San Francisco, and Thomas will be put away. Marquez gets him to ground out to Vinny Pasquantino. 1 gone for Bo Bichette, 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Marquez keeping the shutout alive into the 4th inning, and Brian De La Cruz, another strikeout. 4 shutout innings for German Marquez, who has been dominant so far this season, and really ever since he was traded from Colorado to Kansas City. The bottom of the 4th starts with a strikeout from Zach Veen. What's new? Luis Garcia, though, will follow and belt one into right field. However, it's caught the last second. Kevin Valentine now comes up on the 1-2 pitch, and Valentine grounds out to second base, underhand toss, put him away. Let's go to the top of the 5th. Tamar Johnson up first for San Francisco. Swing and a miss. Marquez now dealing for K's. Gonna get the strikeout right there. Luis Toribio now gonna put one in the left. Santander charging in, and he's got it. 2 gone now for the 7th spot in the form of Henry Davis, and Davis on the ground right to Luis Garcia. Garcia has got it to the bottom of the 5th. Marquez is through 5 shutout innings, and now Andrew Heaney comes out of pitch for San Francisco. The ERA is 6.38 for the former Los Angeles Angel, and look at Bobby Witt getting things going with another extra base knock. He is a home run away from the cycle. He got the single in the 1st, then the triple, now the double. Pasquantino now follows. Perfect, lefty, and Vinny Pasquantino puts one into center. That'll score Witt easy, and Vinny Pasquantino with an RBI double makes it 3-0 for the Royals. Kyle Schwarber now gonna hit a fastball deep right field. However, that ball is caught. Pasquantino will tag from second to third, so runner on third with 1 out. Now for Aaron Judge, and the 2-1 pitch. Judge up the middle. There's a base knock, and the Royals have doubled their lead here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 now our score, as Judge will be on first for Anthony Santander, and Santander will strike out on a slider. 6th spot up, Salvador Perez, he's 1 for 2, and on the 1-2 pitch, he'll now be 1 for 3, but the Royals again have gone up 4-0, going on to the top of the 6th inning. Luis Matos up first for the Giants. Soft contact to second base to Kevin Valentine. Valentine's got him, and oh, by the way, the Giants currently in the same position the Royals are in the National League. They are currently the 2nd wild card, or I guess the 5 seed in the National League, just like what the Royals are. But of course, for Kansas City, we're looking to win the division. I know we're 5.5 games back, but it's not outside the realm of possibilities that we could get that, division title. In all likeliness, though, we will be a wild card. But if we are a wild card, hopefully we do get that number 1 wild card spot, and hopefully we're the 4th seed. But we'll see as we go on to the bottom of the 6th. Still 4-0 our score. Zach Veen, Veen at least made contact. I know in real life, Veen, I think, just had surgery. I'm not completely sure. I saw it on Twitter. Veen just got surgery. Oh my goodness. Luis Garcia up the middle with the base knock, so hopefully all is well for Veen in real life. But again, Zach Veen in the video game, not been good so far for the Royals. I don't think he's gotten a base knock just yet with us playing as him, as Kevin Valentine puts one into right field. We're gonna, oh my goodness. We sent Luis Garcia to third. He was out. Valentine, though, does swipe second. So runner on second with 2 outs for Bobby Witt Jr. He's 3 for 3 again, in need of the home run for the cycle. Unfortunately, though, right there, he'll ground out to the top of the 7th. Marquez still going, and on a 1-2 pitch, Bo Bichette up the middle will have a base knock. So Bichette will lead off this inning with a single, and now up to the plate will be the 4th spot, and Brian De La Cruz on the 3-2. He walks. Borderline call right there on the fastball. First and second, no outs for Tamar Johnson. Johnson on the ground. Okay, that's on me. I don't know why I went to first. Marquez will get an out, but second, third, 1 out for Luis Toribio. Toribio, though, strikes out looking. Fastball up and away, gets them. 2 gone for Henry Davis. And on the 3-2, Davis in the right field. That ball is gonna get down. Aaron Judge. Oh, the diving play. Aaron Judge, what a grab. He puts away Henry Davis and ends the inning as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning. Jacob Junis now pitching for the Giants. Vinny Pasquantino grounds out to short. 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber's 0 for 1. He'll likely be 0 for 2 as he's going to fly that one into right center field. Yes, he is now 0 for 2. 4 spot up. Now that means Aaron Judge. Judge will walk. He'll be on first base, and now here comes the 5 spot in Anthony Santander. 2-2 pitch Santander. Sword. I don't know. That was bad. To the top of the 8th, Jordan Hicks, the All-Star this season, comes into pitch, and we've got a really nice bullpen, and especially now, I guess, in both of our All-Stars in Hicks and Felix Bautista, even though Bautista's good, he's an 87-ish overall, should not have been an All-Star. A 4 ERA being an All-Star is crazy. And they don't even do fan voting for the pitchers. So I don't know how he got in there. Out of pure respect, I guess. Jordan Hicks is going to go 1-2-3 in the top of the 8th as we'll go straight to the top of the 9th in a 4-0 game. Not a save situation for Felix Bautista, but we'll bring him in. 3.73 is the ERA in the postseason for Bautista. He'll see the lane train up first, and Thomas takes a horrible swing on a pretty bad splitter in all fairness by Bautista, but Bautista gets him. Now Bo Bichette's going to pull one into foul ground. Anthony Santander, though, is there. 2 gone now for Brian De La Cruz, and De La Cruz is going to get popped up to, of course, Bobby Witt Jr., and that's going to do it. What a game for the Kansas City Royals. They are going to shut out the San Francisco Giants 4-0, and in a game where we go back to legend difficulty, we'll get the job done. I believe 9 hits tonight. Again, not as high scoring as some of the other games, but hey, the pitching difficulty has not changed. It has always been on legend. It stays at legend here tonight, and German Marquez goes, I believe, 7 shutout innings. The 8th goes to Jordan Hicks. The 9th goes to, of course, Felix Bautista, and the Royals beat the Giants in the rematch of the 2014 World Series. They're going to out-hit the Giants 9-3 and pick up the victory 4-0. So, folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 94 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Thanks for watching, and Mamba forever.